Hi everyone, welcome to another video of my exposure and response prevention, where I face my anxiety slowly, giving it a 1 to 10, doing the anxiety, and then sticking with it, and then writing 1 to 10 afterwards. So I've been doing it for about a week and a half now. Anxiety 1 to 10, having some potato wedges and maybe some garlic bread with some dip. Anxiety 1 to 10, 1 to 100. Yeah, I just feel really physically tired right now. I want to say 20. Here we go. No one really watched my last video, but I'm gonna kind of stay positive. Feel the anxiety coming down. You know, I'm more just physically tired than mentally tired these days. Just from doing these videos, having to know I have to do them every day. It's not physically demanding, but mentally to prepare for it makes you feel tired, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. So I don't want to keep more than 10 minutes. Anxiety level. I'm gonna eat the rest of this off stage. I just want to show you my exposure, right? How to do an exposure and stick with the anxiety. Yeah, a little more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep going with the anxiety on the video. I wanted to watch some Star Wars, but I don't know if that's like something that's an urge I should avoid and to get away with them, or if it's normal. Yesterday night I had some really racing thoughts. For the first time in a long time. They were really, really fast. Like, they were so fast, you don't even know that it was a thought. You assume it was like real, like it was. It's like your brain doesn't even tell you you're thinking, it's just thought. I tried to calm myself down as best as I could. I don't know why, it was at night, right? I never do any of my exposures at night. I'm not even sure if that's important though. It probably is. You ask some psychologist, oh yeah, because you had your first choking experience or whatever at night. Screw it. Nobody watches these videos anyway, so I'll just make them longer. I'll probably eat most of this. I need to put some back. A lot of thoughts are self-worth thoughts or religious thoughts. Dealing with my self-worth, I'm a bad Muslim or a bad... for not praying. I'm a bad Muslim for, you know, being gay. So you gotta complete the thought, complete the sentence, complete the thought, and let it out. I'm gonna choke, right? You need to say these things. Realize the absurdity of your thoughts sometimes, and the power of anxiety. You know, and it should go down. here's a joke. Maybe everyone in the comments can write down their favorite food to choke on. Right, just to get the anxiety out. Right. I don't like to choke on this. Just to feel how absurd it feels. Because I feel how absurd it feels. I've been doing this regularly now, and there are some days where you're scared to say it because you think it might come true. But especially when you're around people who are joking around, say, oh, I'm going to choke, right? So you basically, you go with that and you realize you're not serious, they're not serious. It's like a disorder, it's a sickness. It's not, it doesn't really register. It's not real. Unless you think they're going to choke, then obviously that's different. But even that, I think my perception of it is heightened because of anxiety. Oh, I need to get better napkins. It's just horrible napkins. Be right back, guys. Great, now I'm thinking about some really, really bad memory I had of my mom confronting what sounded like my stepmom at the time on the phone, saying that you're cheating on my husband, with my husband. You're cheating on, or basically you're cheating on me. Like, basically saying that you had sex with my husband. And it was just really difficult. I remember she was like crying and stuff. You notice my actions are the same. I'm breathing, I'm blinking. I still have this piece of skin here. If you notice, my actions aren't really fear, because I've spent my entire life up to the moment to avoid this moment of making these videos. See, that was my reaction. My entire life was my reaction that now I'm trying to prevent. Response. Right? My entire life is a response that I'm now trying to prevent. It's tough medicine, but it's the truth. Response is not just, oh, I don't want to eat this or whatever. The response is actually realizing your entire life was a response to get to the point to realize that you shouldn't be having these responses in the first place, and you should be preventing them in the second place. I know, life gets really, really hard when you get older, guys. Okay. First time my video, I kind of spat some food out. I don't know if the food was like, got kind of a bit there's a leak in my fridge. Maybe some water got on it. I'm not entirely sure. It might sounds like the case. You know, I gotta fix that. I think if I just anyway, it's not a big deal. And I was just thinking about this woman on YouTube who likes cheese and how she took a cheese pill. The way she took it was just so. When I was eating, I just didn't like the image of her taking it. The way she took it, it was like she popped it in her mouth like she knew what she was doing. It almost reminded me